Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I am so excited to share this with you. So today I am going to share with you my December spreads in my teacher planner. And if you are new to my channel and you are unfamiliar, I am a middle school teacher. I teach grades 7 and 8 AVID. And if you have questions about what AVID is, let me know in the comments and I'm happy to chat with you about it. I also teach a grade 7 advisory group, and then I also teach middle school journalism. And by trade, I am a licensed 7 through 12 English teacher, but I am able to teach these other classes because, you know, my license covers all of that. So I'm going to show you my lesson planner. So this is the big size teacher planner from the Happy Planner, and I use this as the second part of my work planning. So I also use the Girl with Goals extension pack for like my day-to-day. That's an hourly layout, and so that keeps me, you know, organized for my day-to-day. I'm able to schedule calls with kiddos. I'm able to schedule in meetings and all of that good stuff. But this is really fun for me because I love getting creative and planning really fun lessons for my students. And so I wanted to share this with you if you're needing any last minute inspiration for some fun holiday spreads. Now, well, many of us know, at least in the US, the weeks are short in December for school. So there won't be that many spreads in here because I am just finishing my last week before the winter break. So December will not be a full month in here. I'm mostly just going to make lists and that kind of thing while I'm on break. I technically shouldn't even be looking at this thing while I'm on break, but you know, teacher's gonna teach. So let's go ahead and take a look. And this cover, so this is not a Happy Planner cover. I got this from Staples. This is from the Martha Stewart line, and her line has a cover or notebooks that are in the big size, and then also in, I think it's like a half letter, so it's a different size in the classic, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take a look at December in my teacher planner. So this is my monthly, and on my monthly, the things that I jot down are things that I have to do with my, you know, with my lesson planning, with my classes. If there's any meetings that I go to with, you know, my team and that kind of thing, those go in here. Of course, those are also recorded in my hourly planner, but those are the types of things that I write down here. I'm also thinking for January, I'm going to write down like my monthly overview of my planning schedule. So for example, our weekly starter pages are due to our admin on Fridays. So I'm thinking about putting that down here. I'm also thinking about listing like the weeks, any, you know, open office things that I have scheduled, anything like that to really like focus my schedule as well. So that is what my monthly looks like. It's pretty simple. Most of my teacher planner is functional. I do throw a little bit of decor in here, but that's mostly what it looks like. So that is the monthly overview. And then this is week 1. And so the way that I arrange this, because I teach 3 different classes, and actually right now I teach 2 because journalism happens in spring semester. So right now I'm just planning and prepping for that one. I don't actually have students that I'm meeting with. So I have it set up like this. So all of the virtual or distance learning schedules I've seen are a little bit different. And so the way that mine looks is that for my AVID classes, they have what's called our live classes, or like meeting in a Zoom class essentially, 4 days a week. So for my 7th grade group, I meet with them on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And for my 8th grade group, I meet with them Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So there are 2 days, or one for each grade level, where they get kind of that one-on-one time, or like grade level specific. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, where I have both of them, it's combined time. So it's kind of a funky schedule. And then, well, not funky, I actually really like it. It works really well for our purposes. And then, so that schedule might seem a little bit strange. It's definitely not a typical block schedule. So I don't teach like one section in the morning, and then like period 2 in the afternoon, something like that. I don't do it like that. So I just teach them once a day in a combined group. I have between, I don't know, probably like 40 to 60 kids in the space at any given time. That probably sounds like a lot for brick and mortar teachers, but in virtual, as many of you know now, the number of kiddos can kind of vary and fluctuate, and classroom management is a little bit different when you're virtual. So you can be a little bit more creative with those kind of things. So a higher number of students maybe feels a little bit smaller when you're in virtual. And then I talked about my advisory group. So I meet with them in their live class only once a month. All of that to say, in my planner, I plan my grade 7 Avid asynchronous stuff. Then I plan what we're doing in our live classes and the essential question that we're going to be answering. And then for my advisory, I put both our asynchronous and our live class stuff all combined because we don't have live class, very often. And then for my Avid 8, I put their asynchronous stuff, or the stuff that I would consider to be like homework, stuff that they're working on outside of our class time, and then Avid 8 live class. And then I have my journalism class in here, but really, as you can see, it's like prepping and that kind of thing. And then my last column is a to-do column. So that is how I use the space in my teacher planner. I've seen other people who like cover up these days and then, put their subjects here and then put days of the week across the top so they can have 7 days. I prefer to only have 5 days because these are my lesson plans rather than like trying to keep track of a schedule. These are my lesson plans for this week, and something that was really fun that we did was we've been working on like a crime solving project this week, and the kiddos are practicing like their inference skills and that kind of thing. So that was really fun, and like presenting an argument backed up by evidence. So like who did it, because of these things and that kind of thing. So it was really fun to do that in like a crime solving format. And I really liked this like blue spread. These stickers came mostly from the teacher sticker book, the seasonal one. I think it was this one. Let me see. Oh yeah. So you can see that I've used quite a few of those. There's the snowflakes. So that is the cover of the sticker book that I used. I also pulled some of the quotes from this winter sticker book as well. Super cute. I really like how it turned out. Oh, and this one. Okay, so these stickers came from the Homebody Seasons. And this must have been last week. Yeah, because that was Monday. Okay, so this was last week. And so we're in the middle of working on what I call their passion project. And so the students will choose a passion of theirs they're going to do a narrative essay, they're going to do a speech, and then they're going to create a visual. So those all go together in a passion project. And they're working really hard on those. It's really neat to see their different passions. And then the goal is to connect that back to their college and career goals, which is kind of neat. And that's sort of the purpose of Avid. If you're unfamiliar, it's really to support kids to be college ready. And our school right now has it in grades 7 through 11. Next year, we'll have it in grades 6 through 12, which is super cool. And yeah, I really like it. Saying that it, gets kids college ready is really simplifying the things that we do, but I know that not all of you are teachers, so you probably don't want to listen to me ramble on in teacher speak for that long. So yeah, I really liked these stickers though. The Homebody Seasons sticker book is so cute. I will be using Homebody Seasons as my main planner in 2021, and just wait, I have some planning coming for you in that. And then the dots that I use, okay, you guys probably saw that I like to use these little things to kind of mark my different tasks and that kind of thing. My favorite ones came from the Joann's Mega Pack sticker book from last year. They look like this, and you can find them in the back on the right hand side of that sticker book. I love them. I took them out of that sticker book and I just keep them in the pocket of my teacher planner so that I have them. I really love them in my teacher planner. I think it keeps things like organized and helps me to see things. But yeah, so this was last week, a little less full, less to-dos, that kind of thing, but keeping it real. Oh, I think it was less full because I took a personal day on Monday. That's right. So I did that. And then the rest of the week was, class time and that kind of thing. So then this week, super full with lots of planning, lots of to-dos for over break, working on my journalism class, which is super exciting. That's going to start here in just a month or so. Our second semester is going to begin in February, which is so exciting. And I just loved these little these little holiday slots. I thought they were so perfect, and they kind of feel like how I feel right now. I'm so tired. I'm trying to stay strong for my students. I'm trying to say, you know, come on guys, let's finish strong, and you know, let's make it to the end of the week for a winter break. But as much as I'm working to support them, I am tired, you guys. I am so tired. 2020 is just taking it out of me, kicking my butt, and I am just really thankful to have really supportive admin and supportive team of teachers that I work with that, you know, that really help me to stay strong and that kind of thing. So we are doing something that's pretty cool. I'm actually changing this, so I'll need to cross that out, but we're going to be doing for our Fun Friday a virtual snowball fight. So shameless plug, if any of you are teachers out there, I do have a teacher Instagram that desperately needs updating, but it's called Chaos in the Classroom, and we can chat over there and talk about different resources and things that I'm using in my classroom. You know, of course, things that I created, not stuff that's like proprietary to my school, of course, but I do also, let's see, what else? What other things? We're still working on our passion project. I had them take a multiple intelligences test this week, and then I had them kind of reflect about it and talk about it in groups. And it was really neat. They learned a lot about each other from taking those tests and kind of sharing their results. And what else? What else are we doing? We're working on creating, we do tutorial groups in our Avid class, so we're trying to make that process a little bit more smooth. And yeah, we're doing goal setting, like all kinds of really neat stuff with our students right now as we head into winter break. So I know that was only 3 or 4 spreads, but that is my flip through for now. So that is my teacher planner for December. A lot of you guys have been asking over on Instagram. You can find me at Creating in Chaos for all of my planner stuff, but a lot of you over there have been saying, I miss your teacher spreads, and I'm a virtual teacher, or I'm a virtual teacher now and doing distance learning, and I would love to see how you plan. So that is how I plan for teaching. And again, my school is virtual all the time. We've been virtual for 15 years. So we're not just virtual during the pandemic, we'll be virtual, you know, before the pandemic, during and after. So thank you so much for watching. If you are an educator, I would love to know what grade you teach and subject if that applies. So thank you for stopping by. Also, if you are a homeschool parent and you found this helpful, feel free to let me know that down in the comments below. Or if you are just one of my friends who watches all of my videos, feel free to say hello down in the comments below. Also, if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Caitlin, and I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below and join our community. So thank you so much for being here. You can also find me over on other social sites. You can find me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can also find me at the podcast, Spiced Chaos Podcast, where I chit chat with my best friend, Leanne Spicer, about all things planning and all things, you know, life related and that kind of thing as well. So, by the way, you guys, have fun today.